floating plant song. Shoot fighter.
Is upon us, and it is for the South Pacific title defense, ladies and gentlemen. Our referee in charge for this bout is Mr. Ignatius Vysokai. Our judges at ringside, Chris Anderson, in Hawk at Matt Tyne. The Victorian Combat and Sports Board, Scott Barra of the Southern Helmet. Board Secretary and Recorder, Noel Sharp. Assistant Recorder, Brett Osler, and Dr. Peter Lewis at ringside. Proudly brought to you by Barry Plant Werribee and Barry Plant in Point Cook. 5 by 2 minute rounds, ladies and gentlemen. South Pacific title defense, 70 kilograms. Firstly, to my left in the blue corner, trained by Larry Papadopoulos from Boxing Works. Official weight, 70 kilograms. Hailing originally from Slovakia and now residing in Sydney, wearing a black kickboxing tights, ladies and gentlemen. The current state and Australian WKA champion. An amateur fight record, ladies and gentlemen, of 22 fights, 15 wins, 11 by way of knockout. His professional record, ladies and gentlemen, is 3 fights for 3 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Thomas Vysokai. And his opponent to my right in the red corner, trained by John Z. Stratton from Team Ultimate. Official weight, 69.7 kilograms. Hailing from Bacchus Marsh. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 fights, 10 wins, 5 by way of knockout. He is a champion in 2 different weight divisions. He is the current Victorian and South Pacific reigning and defending champion, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Stone Cold Steve Moxon. Fighters to centering, please, for final instructions.
Larry Papadopoulos, a true veteran of the sport and one of the best trainers in the country. Steve Moxon will certainly be tested.
Both of these guys with an undefeated professional record, so one of them has to lose, unless it's a draw.
Unless it's a draw, exactly right. Moxon, a very powerful fighter for this weight. Last time, of course, we saw him caught early.
Yep.
And geez, what a big heart he had to rally back and take that win, Moxon. The right hand and the overhand strikes of Moxon have always been, I suppose, brought many opponents their undoing.
Yeah, he's a real terrier. He gets that from his army background. And there's no doubt about it, he'll work just as hard tonight.
Moxon now, I believe, works as a personal trainer when he's not training himself in the ring. Thomas Vysokai wearing the shoot fighting trunks. You'll notice he's wearing those long trunks. Brent Diamond, that's because predominantly he'd be a shoot fighter, which is kickboxing with throws and takedowns.
Right.
So that's a reason that he's not wearing the kickboxing shorts.
So it's not a fashion statement then?
It's not a fashion statement. It's not a commercial for Under Armour or any of those. It's an actual legitimate fighting uniform that Thomas is wearing. Very popular style in Japan, shoot fighting. But tonight it's all about kickboxing. It's a South Pacific title on the line. Vysokai just getting that switch lead kick up to the face very easily. Another ripping body kick. Vysokai landed on Moxon. Moxon rallies back, still pushing the pace. He's not scared to take a risk or two. Stone cold Steve Moxon in getting the ultimate result of a knockout.
Such an even start so far. Vysokai with the leg kicks. Moxon with the close in-check punches.
Good defensive work from Moxon. He's well aware that Vysokai possesses those high looping round kicks. So he's keeping his gloves well and truly plastered to the side of his head. And, you know, that's a mark of an experienced fighter. Good test this one for Steve Moxon. One of the best opponents he's faced to date. Round 2, we're back. Mark the Hammer Castanelli, joined by Brent Diamond from the Fairfax newspapers. And
what an amazing first round. Very close call, that one in the first round. Who's going to get on top in this one?
Moxon coming through, strong head attacks from him. Nice bob and weave from Vysokai. Vysokai just keeping nice and nimble, nice and light on his feet. Not letting Moxon get a set on him. Nice low kick scored on Moxon. Return the favour, Vysokai. So very even in skill level, speed and fast twitch, muscle fibre, both these two fighters. Moxon going for the little work rate heel kick on the inside as soon as they got in a clinch. I like what I'm seeing from Moxon tonight. He's got to keep those gloves up. If he drops that right hand even 1 inch off his jawline, you can bet that Vyskai's going to rocket up that switch round kick.
Those leg kicks are lethal though, aren't they, from Vysokai? They're so good.
It's very, very quick. Again, chopping low kick, Moxon. Score that well for him. Beautiful leg check. Starting to get his groove now, Moxon. Settles in. He takes a little while to settle, does Steve Moxon.
He does.
Brent, but when he does, he finds his groove and his power base then picks up from there. So is that perhaps what we're seeing? Thomas Vysokai.
That's why he's undefeated, isn't it? I mean, he's just so good. The longer the fight goes, the more lethal he becomes. And
his chin has been tested. You can bet that with Moxon. So he can certainly take a solid punch and he delivers it straight back. Well, certainly Vysokai's here to fight. Pushing the front kick, doubling up off the round kick. High work rate with the legs, Vysokai. The boy from New South Wales is certainly rallying with Moxon. Moxon in turn looking for the big finisher with the hands, chops low, steps out the side door. Beautiful footwork from Moxon to finish and chop up the thighs of Thomas Vysokai. Again, another even round. What do you think, Brent?
Yeah, very even. Moxon might take the deciding points, but very even round again. Looks like a 12-30.
Round 3.
Here we go, round 3. Steve Stone Cold Moxon versus Thomas Vysokai, the warrior from New South Wales. Quite an accomplished technician. He's had 20 fights for 15 wins. And there's the power base of the Stone Cold one, Steve Moxon, chopping down, really nailing that lead thigh of Vysokai. And again he goes for the lead thigh, Moxon. He needs to set on the leg kick rather than just throw it off on its own. That's when he's having the success with landing the leg kick, is when he sets it up with a punch.
That's right.
Vysokai gets one back of his own.
Moxon though looking extremely ominous though, isn't he?
Well, he has. He started this round well, Moxon. Again, sort of getting that low kick in. They're all scoring for Moxon. The big overhand right from Moxon getting over the left guard of Vysokai. Vysokai, technically a well put together fighter, but at this point it just doesn't appear that he's got the power base of Moxon.
Not at all. The leg kicks are saving Vysokai. It's just those leg kicks that are just keeping him in this match.
Vysokai pushing out the front kick, trying to get on the inside. Beautiful dropping body shot. That one will pay for Vysokai. Jumping round kick, rallies forward now Vysokai. Moxon just consolidating, looking for the big left hook. Right cross finisher. There's a right cross, big overhand right from Moxon. He needs to back it up. Leg kick, pay that. All of these scoring shots, if you're watching this one at home, look at the clean scoring shots. That's what the judges will be counting on their scorecards. Jumping round kick, Vysokai again. Moxon kicks out the supporting leg down low. Trying to launch that overhand right. Becoming a little bit predictable now, Moxon. He needs to mix it up. Good round.
Yep.
Good round. Good start from Moxon. Vysokai rallied. He rallied a little bit back.
Enough, Moxon, so
But did he do enough? I think he probably scored more than Vysokai in that round, however. Just good scoring low kicks. Couple
The
of
penultimate round. Round 4.
Yes, indeed. The penultimate round. Round 4. Will it go the distance or not? Just a slip from Vysokai on the BWS logo in centre ring. Again, Vysokai getting a leg kick of his own. That lead leg looking very tender now. Very tender now. Vysokai having a lot of trouble getting a good base and moving as fluently as he was. Yeah, you can bet that that lead thigh is corked up to the max.
Yep.
And he's trying to protect it. And he may be getting just drawn into thinking just about this protecting of the lead thigh.
Yep.
And then Moxon will change it up perhaps and change his attack from down low up high. Nice dropping body shot, but Vysokai looking a little bit spent now. His power base doesn't appear to be what it was in the first and second round, certainly. And he's certainly not going up for those head kicks at this point
Well, that's
either.
exactly it. I mean, it was the leg kicks that were just dominating in the first couple of rounds, but now he's back to the field.
Yeah, no, this is a class act from Steve Moxon now here as well. He's consolidating well. He's working his high-low principle well, throwing out the hand combinations, finishing with a leg kick. High head kick, just catching Moxon a little bit, shakes it off, nothing there. Chops down. Vysokai tries to rally back. He's very strong. A lot of tenacity in this boy from Sydney. Nice solid jab, Vysokai. Moxon trades, drops his hand and pays the price. Chops out. Such is the power of Moxon. It flings Vysokai's leg out on right angles. What do you think, Brent? What do you think of this round here?
It's going to go right to the wire. Moxon's so used to getting the knockout, but I don't think he can find it in this one. Vysokai just so versatile on the feet.
Well, Vysokai, the bearded one, is proving a real challenger here for Stone Cold Steve Moxon. The local hero is being tested in his own backyard. Great round yet again. Maybe just the way of Moxon, although as has been the carbon copy of the other rounds, Vysokai rallying back again at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th and final round.
Well, here we go. Brett Diamond, Mark the Hammer Castellini, the main event, final round. Steve Stone Cold Moxon, Thomas the Warrior Vysokai.
Vysokai started off pretty well then. He just got a couple of knocks in.
Not taking a backward step, either man, and exhibited great technique, great fighting capabilities. Turning back kick, Vysokai. Double.
Moxon gets back though, doesn't he? He got him back.
The holding of the ropes. Moxon getting warned for the holding of the ropes, but still got away 2 good low kicks. Again, Vysokai up high. Nearly decapitated Moxon. Moxon shakes it off. Straight back, Superman punch, jumps into a front kick from Vysokai. Vysokai combo, hands high-low. Moxon dances out of the way, loads back, glancing right hand. Doesn't worry Vysokai.
Well, this is the biggest challenge Moxon has had for some time.
Well, certainly an opponent that won't go away.
That's right.
An opponent that is just standing in front of Moxon. Moxon catching Vysokai. Big right hand, and the crowd rally uppercut. Perfectly timed. Moxon looking for the finisher now. Somehow, I don't think Vysokai is going to give it to him. Such is the resolve from this challenger from New South Wales. Again, Moxon chops at the lead thigh. Those low kicks have to be paying dividends for Moxon. It's a close one. Turning kick again, Vysokai. Good showmanship from both fighters. Walks into a stiff jab, Vysokai. Moxon now getting comfortable, starting to showboat a little, showing he's still got plenty. And that is what makes Stone Cold Steve Moxon such an exciting prospect in the West. The little pocket dynamo, there it is. The final bell. Brett Diamond, how did you score it?
Moxon got it, I don't know, but I think maybe just by points he's got it. Moxon, what do you reckon?
I'd have to say, look, it's a close one.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the judges' scorecard, big round of applause for both fighters, ladies and gentlemen, for a fantastic main event. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. It is a unanimous decision. Judge Chris Anderson had it 48-47. Im Oak had it 50-48. And Matt Tyne had it 48-47 for your winner, red corner, Stone Cold Steve